Good morning, all of you. Today we are going to see the chapter Volcanoes. You know that in the interior of the earth, the temperature is very high. Due to this high heat, rocks melt, many other things melt, and that molten substance is called lava. Lot of pressure is also developed inside that interior part of the earth. Now, due to this pressure, this molten lava is pushed out. Pushed out means through what? Through the vents, V-E-N-T, through the vents. You know that vent tube of a pressure cooker? The steam developed inside the pressure cooker comes out through this vent tube. Here, what is the vent? Here, the vent is that gap where the tectonic plates join or they split. So through that gap, this lava is pushed out. The lava is pushed up. So this vent, this point where the tectonic plates joint or split, that point, that is the vent, and this way of pushing this lava out of this through this vent is called volcano. So when this volcano is active, the lava from inside will be pushed out through the vent tubes, means through the joints or through the gaps or the point where the tectonic plates join or split. So this lava comes up and it flows down. The cross section of this portion, this cross section of a volcano, is shown in the diagram. You can see this cross section of this volcano here. This molten rocks, molten substance is going up, molten substance is going up, and it is coming out as lava. This is lava. Earth crust is shown here. This is this molten thing called magma. Magma, when it comes out, we call it as lava. This is the mouth and crater. This point is called the crater. So this is a volcano. The hot lava, the hot molten substance is coming through this vent. This is the vent. So volcanoes are the vents in the Earth's crust through which the hot lava, ash, and gases escape as eruptions due to a buildup of pressure under the Earth's crust. Here, the pressure is formed. The vents are the points in the Earth's crust where the tectonic plates join or split. Volcanoes can be of three types. One is extinct. Volcanoes extinct. Extinct means it won't erupt again. It won't erupt again. Means it is over. Once the lava is gone, then it is inactive. So we call it as extinct. Another one is dormant. Dormant means not erupted recently, but could become active again after some time or after a few years. It becomes active. So we call it as dormant. Or the third type is active, means now and then it is active, means at any time, to erupt at intervals or at any time. So there are three types of volcanoes. One is extinct, another type is dormant, and the third type is active. Active means which erupts at intervals or at any time. So this is a volcano. Volcano. So lot of molten hot substance will be flowing out. So you can see this falling ash, and through this lot of gas will be coming out. We call greenhouse gas emissions. Then mudslides will be there. Due to this, suppose if it is happening inside the ocean or sea, then tsunamis occur. Then lava flows, hot ash flows. So many after effects are there due to a volcano eruption. Now let's go through the questions. Some hell box means some words are given in this hell box. This Mount Merapi, Mount Rena, Mount Tedi, Mount Nairagungu, Mount Fuji. Fuji, it's from Japan. Mauna Loa, Mount Etna, Mount Erebus. Here I have given the answer for each and every one. This is the largest active volcano on the earth, located in Howard, USA. That is Mauna Loa. Maunaloa. This is an active volcano on Tenerife in the Canary Islands, Spain. Mount Tedi. This is an active volcano in Java, Indonesia, which spews smoke regularly. Mount Merapi. Africa's most active volcano is this volcano in the Democratic Republic of Congo, DCR. Democratic Congo Republic, DCR or DRC. Mount Nairagungu, Gongo. Europe's highest and most active volcano is Mount Etna in Sicily, Italy. This is the southernmost active volcano on the planet located in Antarctica. Mount Erebus. This active volcano is considered to be one of the three sacred mountains in Japan, that is Mount Fuji. This volcano is located in the Cascade Range of Pacific Coast in Washington State, USA, Mount Rainier. Now let's see what is given down. Submarine volcanoes are volcanoes that originate from the ocean floor, means from the seabed. In shallow waters, steam and rocky debris break the water surface. In deep waters, the weight of the water prevents an explosive release. So, submarine volcanoes are the volcanoes that originate from the ocean floor. Maybe highly explosive one, maybe less explosive. Suppose the volcano is formed in shallow waters, then what happens? Like tsunamis, you can see steam and rocky debris break the water surface, and you can see the volcano eruption through the water. In deep waters means the weight of water is high. So though the volcano explodes, weight of the water will subside or suppress that volcano eruption. So we may not see that volcano eruption. Next, we are going to the events that can accompany a major volcanic eruption. What all things can happen followed by a volcanic eruption? Name these events that can accompany Name these events that can accompany a major volcanic eruption. Here is this one: falling ash, lots of ash coming out, and these ash will be falling in the surroundings. Next, flash floods. See, floods, lot of water going out. Greenhouse gas emissions. Greenhouse gas means that will be spoiling the ozone layer. Methane, hydrogen sulfide, so many greenhouse gas will be emitted, which will spoil the ozone layer. If the ozone layer is spoiled, then the UV rays from the sun will be coming through that and will cause the skin cancer. Then here you can see mudslides, landslides. Here, tsunami, see it's inside the sea, in the shallow waters, this volcano erupts and you see tsunamis, big waves will be coming. Pyroclastic flows. See, here, this is very hot. Pyro means heat. So, hot things will be coming out. Lava flows, that hot liquid will be flowing. Hot means molten rocks and other substance will be flowing. Hot ash flows after the volcano eruption. Hot ash flows. So mudslides, lava flows, tsunamis, hot ash flows, flash floods, pyroclastic flows, greenhouse gas emissions, falling ash. These are the words given in the help box. Complete the sentences. The Pacific, here the help box is given: volcano, lava, acid rain, lava, acid rain, ring of fire, Vesuvius, geysers. Geyser, to make the water hot. Gases, magma, that's very high temperature molten rock, that is magma. Yes, let's see this. The Pacific Ring of Fire is an arc-like area in the Pacific Ocean where 75% of world's dormant means sometimes it becomes active. Sometimes means now it is not active, but after many years it becomes active, like that. Not erupted recently but could become active again. That is what is meant by dormant. So, the Pacific Ring of Fire is an arc like area in the Pacific Ocean where 75% of the world's dormant and active volcanoes. What is meant by active volcano? Known to erupt at intervals or at any time. Active means at any time or at regular intervals are formed. Over 450 volcanoes are located here. Next, Vulcan is a mythological Roman god of fire after whom volcanoes are named. Vulcan is that god. Mount Vesuvius is a dormant volcano in Italy that destroyed the towns of Pompeii and Herculaneum, whose ruins are well preserved, well protected. Next, dash is the name given to liquid rock inside a volcano, that is magma. Geysers dash are the hot springs that erupt when underground water gets heated by volcanic rocks or magma and rises to the surface of the earth. That is geyser. From geyser only we will be getting hot water, we know. So these are the hot springs that erupt when underground water gets heated. So this is like in a river, hot water is flowing. That is hot springs. Next, dash is the term used for precipitation that has absorbed atmospheric pollutants, such as those from volcanic activity or from burning of fossil fuels. That is acid rain. So, what happens? Many gases go up. These gases like sulfur dioxide, carbon dioxide, these things will be going up. These sulfur dioxide, carbon dioxide are non-metallic oxides. Non-metallic oxides, when dissolved in water, forms acids. So when this carbon dioxide and sulfur dioxide go up, and when the rain comes, when the precipitation comes, these water will be dissolving these gases. So this water, rainwater or this precipitation comes down with this dissolved gases. Sulfur dioxide, when dissolved in water, gives sulfurous acid. Nitric oxide dissolved in water will give nitric acid. Carbon dioxide dissolved in water will give you will form carbonic acid. So this precipitation or rainwater after dissolving these gases will be falling as acid rain. Acid rain. So acid rain is the term used for precipitation that has absorbed atmospheric pollutants such as those from volcanic activity or from burning fossil fuels. Next, sulfur dioxide, sulfur dioxide, hydrogen sulfide, water vapor, carbon dioxide, and carbon monoxide are all examples of volcanic gases. These gases, many of these gases dissolved in water to form acid rain. The name for molten rock created deep beneath the Earth's surface and expelled during eruption, that is called lava. Will be flowing. Lava will be flowing out. So, the name of the molten rock created deep beneath the Earth's surface and expelled during the eruption. Inside it is called magma, outside it is called lava. Next, we are going to see life in the desert. Desert, it's an area that has very little precipitation, means very little rain, sparse vegetation, means here and there some vegetation, thin vegetation. Sparse vegetation means here and there, somewhere here and there you see little bit of vegetation, thin vegetation, and infertile soil. Deserts make up one third of Earth's land surface. They are classified into various types based on their temperature, humidity, location, type of precipitation, and total precipitation. There are four types of deserts, namely hot and dry, semi arid, coastal, and cold. Creatures and plants that survive in the desert need to have specialized adaptation that can help them live in such a harsh environment. This is cactus. It has got adaptations that can help it live in such a harsh environment. Now, name these desert life forms. See the first one, scorpion. The scorpion. The hair on its body can detect changes in air temperatures. It also has a flexible diet, that is, scorpion. It can survive for months with minimal water by eating sources of water, such as fresh grass and flowers, that is, tortoise. It can survive for months with a minimal, with a very less amount of water, that is, tortoise. Tortoise, you learned in the first chapter also. Next, cacti. Their leaves have been modified as spines, which collect moisture from dew and fog, and their waxy coating minimizes evaporation. So, water content will be kept inside the plant itself. Photosynthesis happens in the stems. Normally, photosynthesis happens in leaves. Here, the photosynthesis happens in the stems rather than their leaves, cacti. Next, it keeps large stores of fat in its hump. Hump means for the hump is for the camel. Humps to use when water or food is scarce. Its long eyelashes shield the eyes during dust storms. Dust storms, that is camel. Next one is a rat. Number 5 is a rat. It gets its water from the process of metabolism while digesting fats and carbohydrates. Its kidneys are modified to make its urine as concentrated as possible. So, its urine is highly concentrated. What makes this concentrated urine? Kidneys. So, it can extract enough water from the food it eats. That is called kangaroo rat. Next one you see, that is this vulture. Due to shortage of food in the desert, this bird scavenges for food, which is the practice of eating. Scavenges means that is the practice of eating dead animals. That animal or that bird's name is vulture. Next you see a fox. This is a fox. That fox, it leads a nocturnal life. Nocturnal life means that is active in nights. Active in nights. That is called nocturnal life. Its meaning is active in the nights. Nights are cooler than days. So it is active in night. That it leads a nocturnal life. You know that bats or owl leads nocturnal life. Its large ears help it to release body heat. That is fennec fox. Number 8, you see this animal. This animal, number 8, looks like a big lizard. Now, let's see what the explanation. It's able to tolerate extremely high temperatures. That is desert iguana. Desert iguana. Now, let's see something about Atacama Desert. The Atacama Desert did not receive any rainfall for not 1 years from 1570 to 1971. The toughest marathon race in the world is held in the severe heat of the Sahara Desert. It's called the Marathon des Sables. in which competitors cover a 250 kilometers distance in about 6 days. Now let's move to some phenomena that occurs in the desert. See, here's you see as if water is there, water body is there, but it is not a water body, it is like an illusion. A mirage. A mirage is an optical illusion. A mirage is an optical illusion often seen in deserts caused by the bending of light. It's physics. Bending of light through air at different temperatures. This can sometimes look like the surface of a body of water. This is mirage. Sometimes while driving on long roads, you see like that water is there on the roads. Like that, it is an illusion that is called mirage. This one, this is an oasis. An oasis is a small, fertile, and green area in the middle of a desert caused by an underground water source. So, here's some greenery you can see that is called oasis. Next, dust storms are storms that occurs in area but the land is not protected by vegetation. So no plants over there, no trees over there. In such cases, the chances of dust storms are there. So the land is not protected by vegetation when strong winds carry clouds of dust from one place to another. Now let's see a word grid. A word grid. Locate the names of these important deserts in the word grid. So let's see that word grid. The largest and hottest desert in the world, located in North Africa, number one, that is Atacama. The driest desert, the driest desert in the world, located in South America. That is the largest and hottest desert in the world, located in North America. That is number one, Sahara. This one, Sahara. Number one, Sahara. Largest and hottest desert. The driest desert in the world, located in South America. South America. Number two, that is Atacama. Number three, a desert in China, in the rain shadow of Himalayas, nicknamed the Sea of Death. Number three, that is Makan, Thakla Makan, Thakla Makan. Number three. Number four, driest of the North American desert. Number four, that is Mojave, Mojave. Number five, the world's largest cold desert, which occupies the entire continent. Number five, Antarctica. This Antarctica. Number six, the largest desert in Asia, located in southern Mongolia and North China. Number six, that is Gobi. That is Gobi. Number seven, a cold desert that is the largest desert in Argentina. A cold desert that is the largest desert in Argentina. Number seven, Patagonia. Is Patagonia. Patagonia. Number 8, a savanna desert in southern Africa. A savanna desert in southern Africa, that is Kalahari. Number 8, a desert in India that forms a natural border between India and Pakistan, that is Thar Desert. That is Thar Desert. So thank you.